Hey you. So I just experienced a very profound existential sort of out of body experience a couple of hours ago, and I'm wondering if anyone out there feels the same way. It was around 3:33 when I picked up the phone to explain this experience to my mom, and I just became inspired to do a pick a card reading for anyone that's out there that's feeling this sort of shift in energy. As I said, it was profound, but it was positive. It was sort of the realization of being human, having a body, and interacting with other characters here on Earth School. And I just became overwhelmed with gratefulness and just existence. So I want to do a pick a card reading with you all to see what we need to pack for summer. A lot of us are traveling, a lot of us are interacting with new characters or reuniting with some old characters, family reunions, and things like that. And we need to know what to pack to be completely in alignment with our purpose and our path. And I just want to do a reading with you. So go ahead and take a second. Look over these cards. They are color coded: red Jasper, Citrine, Fluorite, Lapis Lazuli, Amethyst. Okay, if you chose the red deck, let's shuffle you up and see what we need to pack in our suitcases for summer. This is a newer deck, as you can hear. I'm going to take him because he jumped out. Okay, red deck. We have Page of Wands and Four of Wands. What you need to be packing is absolute enthusiasm, knowing exactly where you're going, having excitement for the journey. I was immediately drawn to the summit of this mountain here, and having the confidence that you're going to get to your destination. It's actually going to be creative. It's going to be passion involved with it. You're going to really bring the fire once you get there. Not only the inspiration, the fire to spark sort of this creative energy, but to actually understand mentally and intellectually what it will require in order to get to the highest peak of an experience of any situation. Once you get there, you're going to be celebrating. This is the Four of Wands, and you see the two sort of pillars here. This automatically reminds me of the Master number 11, and you have 1111 with these two staffs on each side. You're going through a portal of understanding, a portal of celebration, a portal of coming from point A to point B. In theater, we say every exit is an entrance, every entrance is an exit. So you're stepping into a time of celebration and a time of jubilant energy, okay? And what you need to pack in your bag for summer is absolutely enthusiasm, is the vision of looking forward to celebratory feelings and joy, pure joy, and creativity all around. Not only creativity with something that you need to sort of gather materials in order to create tangibly, but creativity inside of your spirit, as far as knowing that you want to lead with a joyous spirit, and therefore the ending situation will in fact be joyous. That's what we're packing for you. First deck of red Jasper. If you chose the yellow deck, this beautiful Citrine, let's see what we're packing for summer. Okay, we've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Star card. Firstly, we've got two major arcanas here. So what we're packing for summer is absolutely universal guidance no matter what. if you were not involved in any sort of decision making at all, you would be packing universal influence, okay? First of all, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is a Jupiterian card. We have Jupiter in Taurus right now, so it may be some sort of changes that we're packing in regards to our financials, some sort of changes in regards to abundance, in regards to having all the resources that we need, be it spiritual or actual tangible 3D resources. We are packing the ability to shift with the tides, the ability to stay on the wheel no matter what side it turns to, and we have the ability to understand what's happening through divine guidance, through divine philosophy, through study, through travel, through teachers and gurus, okay? So anyone that we meet on our travels, in this sense, for this reading, I'm feeling can be your guru. You can meet someone on the plane and they have a message for you that you needed the whole entire time, and it changes the trajectory of your thinking and therefore of your life. The Star card is an Aquarius card, and it's absolutely, again, about divinity. This is Saturn. So this is a karmic pattern that's sort of coming to fruition and being able to heal you. You're being able to understand all of the power and all of the things that the universe has to offer for you, and you're able to see it for what it is. When you go outside at night and you see the stars above you, this is the Star card. You feel like you have everything. You understand that you're a little piece of the universe, but you're absolutely an intricate piece of the universe. You're able to be grateful for the opportunities you're being offered. You're able to be grateful about the philosophies and the lessons that you've learned. And what you're packing is this gratefulness so that it can bring more abundance, more fruition of those lessons, more practice and sort of real life experience, so that you can apply these lessons, these spiritual lessons and philosophies can be applicable in your life at this time. What you're packing is absolute backing from all the things that you've been asked, from all of the experiences that you've had. You're packing a heavy punch this summer, okay? Definitely changing, definitely healing, and understanding exactly what has been going on and why, and actually being able to apply that to not only your life on the outside that people can see, but your thoughts and your actual philosophy with how you go about doing things, with how you go about healing, what your healing journey is involved in. You're packing some good stuff for the summer. Enjoy. Okay, if you've chosen the green deck and this beautiful piece of fluorite with this purple ribbon in between here, absolutely love this stone. Let's shuffle you up and see what we're packing. Ten of Spells. And Keeper of Boons. Ten of Spells is actually the Ten of Wands, and Boons is actually traditionally the Pentacle suit. What I'm getting here is we need to pack the financial aptitude, okay? We can have a lot of burdens on us, and if we are able to plan and to see far ahead and to understand that we do have all of these resources at our disposal, that we can do a lot more, although we're under this restraint of heavy burden and a lot of responsibility, right? So we need to pack the understanding that anything is possible. You may just need to look underneath a few rocks to see where your actual financial resources are. And this doesn't even just have to be financial, but maybe energy to, go to the barbecue or to take that trip. The energy itself, the actual 3D tangible resource, so that, you can make these trips. There are a lot of resources on the way in this card, on the journey, There are people that are going through different things, and they are in different moods. Some can be supportive, some are reaching out for support, some are just, heavily burdened with an emotional state. But when you look underneath, not just of the rock, but of yourself, the rock being your heart, you can absolutely find resources that you are the keeper of. This is a Taurus card, and there are a lot of things going on astrologically in Taurus, one of which being Uranus, which is a travel card. So if you take a closer look at your financial resources, you research and see if you can find an alternative Airbnb as opposed to a hotel, or you don't have to necessarily rent a car, but you can get to know public transportation in the area that you're traveling to, or you can make a little bit of adjustment to moves and get help along the way. Although there is a heavy burden, if you just reach out, you'll be able to actually indulge in the things that are naturally beautiful, that are actually being presented to you in the most natural resource possible, the most natural scenario possible. It doesn't have to be too extra. In fact, the extra is in the natural state of things. Simply open your eyes and understand that through the hardships, you can see and experience and be sentient with things that are already there at your disposal. So what you need to pack for your summer vacation is the understanding that the natural can be just as beautiful and luxurious as the things that you had to pay extra for in order to see from a high-rise perspective. Simply go within and you'll understand. Reach out to your resources. Although you may feel burdened, it's actually there if you just lift up a couple of rocks, reposition a few shrubs. If you have chosen deck 4, this beautiful blue with Lapis Lazuli, let's shuffle you up and see what we're packing for summer. We've got the Clown. This guy definitely wants to come out. And we have the 6 of Water. What we need to pack is risk. What we need to pack is to set off on some sort of journey, whether it be backpacking through the mountains or going somewhere that you've never gone before. You absolutely have your spirit guides to accompany you. You will not dash your foot on near stone. It is a Uranus energy. You may have a trip come out of the blue. You may have an opportunity presented to you out of the blue, and it absolutely is a risk, but it's a risk that's worth taking. To set out on the fool's journey is the beginning of the story. So something is going to come out of this summer if you're able to sort of get off of the wheel that you've normally been on and go ahead and take a risk. Then we have 6 of Water, which is traditionally 6 of Cups. And so this trip or this risk that you take may actually bring you some sort of karmic reward, right? It may bring you some sort of friendship, some sort of romantic love relationship that maybe starts out as a friendship that you didn't expect to see. It may be on the side of a mountain through a waterfall with all of these beautiful shrubbery collecting the water. It's some sort of natural situation that ends up bringing you joy. So what you need to pack for summer is risk-taking and understanding that each relationship that we experience in this life is sometimes an old repackaged relationship. It's some sort of karmic contract. Everybody that we dash into in this life is some sort of karmic contract. Anybody that we meet, and they may have a message or a gift for you or some sort of realization that really taps into your emotional body and help you to understand your purpose, help you to understand your path, right? And it's a lasting, like I said, it may be a karmic relationship coming around, but it's a lasting situation where, you know, whether it be lasting in lesson or lasting in actual tangibility is something that you can rely on as far from this relationship through taking a risk, through taking a trip that maybe you didn't plan on that came out of nowhere. It may have even come out of a hardship that you sort of are now made to take this trip. So what we need to pack is keeping our eye open for karmic relationships that bring us rewards, brings us positive things, positive messages that tap into our emotional body, and absolutely saying yes to opportunities that otherwise may not have come around. And last but not least, if you chose the purple and pink deck featuring the Amethyst, let's see what you need to pack for summer. Let's shuffle you up. We have Page of Swords, the Sun. Interesting. So, deck 5, what I believe you need to pack for summer is not only willfulness, but willfulness toward the truth. Willfulness to have a little fun. You having any fun? Okay. Willfulness and sort of the ability to cut through the truth and to get down to the nitty-gritty of it all and to get back to your childlike self. Typically, children do not have a problem with saying exactly how they feel and to understand exactly what they're feeling and why. Being able to sort of cut through to not only what you desire, but what makes you happy, what makes you joyful. What you need to pack for summer is not just, slaying dragons, but to really start to get one-on-one with yourself and understand how your intellectual body is thinking and what joy and fun and lightheartedness can do for that intellectual body. Maybe getting out of your head a bit in order to sort of see lighter situations. Maybe you've been working on, a lot of things that required a lot of bandwidth intellectually, and you just need to be silly and get back to basics and get into your 5th house of creativity and not think about so much, but really feel from your heart chakra. Okay? Really being able to pack what joy means to you and what it has always meant to you. A lot of us that get back to what we enjoyed as a child feel this sense of relief and understanding and sort of being back home, right? Because we can really connect to the things that we've always connected to. And if you look back into childhood, you look back into where you were just unmitigatingly yourself without putting on airs, without putting on this mask, cutting through to the truth, you're able to really understand what has always made you happy. So what we need to pack for this deck, if you chose this deck, what you're packing for summer is truthful joy. Period. And it's not simply just yielding power, right? But a youthful power that helps you to live and sit and be enlightened and be endowed by your joyful heart chakra. Whatever you're operating from truthfully is what is going to increase your power and make it that much more poignant and make you that much more powerful. And here is a collective message for us all, no matter what deck you picked. This is the energy that we're all going to be experiencing on a planetary level. So if you are here in Earth School, this card is for you. We have houses, the meditation room. This is about holy sacrifice, a higher purpose, the guru, the father, divine grace, philosophy, wisdom, religion, religious merit, international connections, and duty. So this goes right in line with summer and travel and this sort of planetary elevation that we're experiencing, sort of universal enlightenment that we're experiencing. There are so many people on this planet right now that are raising their vibrations, and this is what the ninth house is about. This is also the house of travel. So what you're packing in your suitcase literally is your ability to pack. Your ability to pack and unpack, to really get down to the philosophy and the wisdom of even being here on earth. Okay, we're really getting into the nitty-gritty of what's underneath everything that we've been experiencing and for what reason. You can only really do that. Not only is travel important, but sitting still is important. Being able to sit and meditate and to really ruminate on the things that we're experiencing and why, the patterns that we're seeing, right? So this is the Sagittarius card. If there are Sagittarians watching, you'll definitely feel, sun, moon, and rising, you'll definitely feel this vibration throughout summer. So this is what we're all packing, ninth house vibes. I'll see you in the next one.